everybody, and welcome to some more D&D. It's been a little while. Would anyone like to judge our certain members of this call as to why it's taken so long for another session?
I will fucking kill you.
You motherfuckers literally caused the.
Yeah,
both
we're
sessions to be
innocent.
canceled.
Me and you are innocent.
I literally sat here one time waiting an hour for the session to start, and then Bitler here fucking gets it canceled because he's too sick to get up.
That one is at least excusable. Allahorn, on the other hand.
Me having previous engagements for a holiday with family?
How fucking dare you? You know what we do on Thursdays. How dare you have a fucking life outside of this place? The audacity.
The audacity to have friends and family.
Lions, the witch, and the audacity. At
least
of this bitch.
I was a man and it just got sick.
It was Halloween.
Get tuberculosis, motherfucker.
I already have
that. AIDS, but only the fun kind.
I had to get
Ones that
cancer
help you
before
lose
I
weight.
can
All
voluntarily miss it.
I don't think we'd even have you voluntarily miss it. You could do it at chemo.
Best diet. I'm going on this new diet fad called chemotherapy.
I hope my grandpa lose 230 pounds.
Ooh, shit, maybe I need to start.
I'm not being facetious. I am not being facetious.
I legit did have leukemia.
Is your grandpa dead, or was he really fat, or is he just dead now?
The grandpa you met.
He used to be 200. No shot in hell.
Yes. Really? Yes, dog. I'll show you all
Damn.
pictures of him.
Maybe the chemotherapy rated him to like food.
He also lost his stomach, but that's another story.
Maybe the chemotherapy fried his brain, and that's why he likes food.
And it
and lady
and it did
boys.
help.
And all that other shit.
Yeah, of course.
It was great.
I'm glad no one acknowledged it. Just means I can keep adding to it. I'm just gonna keep adding to this bit until somebody acknowledges the fact that his grandpa's a gooner.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, please do not bring
Gooner
that up.
grandpa.
Wait, what?
Do not bring
I
that up,
wasn't paying attention.
please.
All I'm hearing is Gooner Grandpa.
Yeah, his grandpa's been caught joking it on the major TV in the living room.
My grandpa gave me a camper, and I was looking at the DVDs.
You should send your grandpa this
it.
episode specifically. Anyway,
I was looking at the DVDs left over in my grandpa's camper, and he had a DVD called 50 Shades of Hentai hidden inside a teapot case.
You wouldn't imagine what my grandpa had for DVDs.
Based ass grandpa. No, you should tell him. You should talk to him about it real quick.
Yeah, what do you have?
Yeah.
A bunch of shemale porn.
Yeah.
That's not being facetious. I found it when I was 12.
Was it any good shit, or?
You know about it. What the fuck
did you do?
I'm just asking. Was any of it? I don't know. Was it worthwhile? Was it good? What were we working
I was 12.
with?
How would I know what good porn is?
Hey, I'm just saying. I started at 5. Sorry, you're a late bloomer. So.
Oh my god.
This is not.
It's 100%
That's not
true.
even being facetious.
That's
no,
100%
that is 100% true. This is a podcast episode. It's
anyway,
a whole ass
This
podcast.
is not D&D anymore.
Yeah, no. This has just become a therapy session.
Up a podcast.
Guys, let's just scrap D&D today. We're just gonna talk about this all day.
Yeah. So why do you think it is that your father doesn't love you, Olahorn?
Too much female porn.
Devin, you should.
I think it's actually not
you
enough.
Look in the that was back in 2018. Yeah. That was him back in 2018. Yeah, he used to be big.
That's crazy. So, gentlemen, who wants to roll the recap?
Not me.
No.
Okay, well, everyone roll a d20. You know what? Everyone talks so fast it all kind of blended in. Roll a d20. Lowest number does it.
You know what? Just to humor you people, all use online dice.
Yeah, you better.
You actually?
You dirty slut.
Fuck. Okay. I was gonna do my in-person dice.
No, just use the roller for now, people. It doesn't matter that fucking much.
Oh my god!
That's not
Someone
bad.
has to roll it.
Olahorn? Who rolled the 1?
What
What happened?
Olahorn.
Olahorn, what the fuck did you?
Hold on. I put a space in between the 2 and the 20.
Oh, so it's a 1 and a set. Okay, so that means Mort lost. All right, Mort, give us the recap.
All right, the one guy who did not watch the recap. All right.
I also didn't watch it.
You also didn't know today was D&D for.
Yeah, you really can't.
Yeah, so y'all, let's go over the facts. So, we
we're in the cave. We woke up. We were joking our shit, and we went out. We continued moving forward. There was this like centipede thing, killed it. Uh, and then like some bats. We fed some bats with it and stuff. Then we continued on. Then we found a little mining town. We looted that. Then we continued moving on, and then we found a little house that smelled like shit.
I'm glad you remembered that important detail.
Yeah. So, like, Tammy and the big guy, not the new big guy, the old big guy. Whatever, Olahorn.
What?
Yeah, that's his
No, it
name.
was the other way. Wait, wasn't it the other way around?
It
I'm
was
pretty
the
sure
other
it was.
way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was
me
in
and
fact the
Tammy.
new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it is
Look,
in fact.
new one.
you-
Sorry, it's just
Yeah,
hard to
would
keep
your
track of all these
furballs
big
look the
men.
same to you?
You stupid
It's hard to keep
racist
track of
bitch.
all of these
How
big,
dare you?
huge men.
Everyone cancel him on
I
Twitter.
don't like the way. I don't like the way he said that.
Cancel him.
Yeah. What does that mean? Huh?
What does that mean?
These
mean by that?
humongous men. Anyways, yeah, they went
These
in there.
big brolic
Um,
men and their nice beefy biceps.
This
Yeah,
They
brolic
keep
swag.
surrounding me.
So,
These big
so for
brolic
this acts,
gray men.
they were doing fine. The big ass motherfucker was doing fine. They were sneaky and all that shit. For some reason, Tammy was a fuck shit and couldn't do anything right. So kept on tripping and breaking shit. And then all the bats got angry, and then we had to like fight for our lives by talking to them. And we didn't get murdered. We got protected, and then we moved on. And now we're like, we see like a big like weird structure in the distance.
Wonderful. Anyone else have anything else they want to add to that?
We got like some books. Like, was it scrolls or books or whatever?
You got
In the,
you got a
bat
couple of
house.
scrolls, and then Placid got a
book,
journal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One
Mhm.
Iris Finch. Anyway,
Mhm.
not any of you seem to give a shit.
Yeah, there weren't really anything important.
I do.
So,
Oh yeah, let me recap that. So we found some scrolls and shit from this weird ass guy. Doesn't matter who he is, we don't care about him. But he did talk about some like cool shit with like mine carts. That's all I remember.
wonderful.
Bruh.
Just smart cards.
Bruh.
He
Man
remembered
explained
only,
how the
only
trap
the
system.
important thing.
Bro explained how the trap system worked.
I forgot about that
Explained
part
how a Goblin City helped the miners and they would trade with them, and they may still have a connection as long as you're nice to them. Which you two better be on your fucking best behavior.
I'm a
And-
nice person.
too. Sam
okay.
Olhorn, is it
Sorry.
nice?
Everyone, I want you to timestamp that exact moment he
Yeah,
said that, and
um,
we'll just come back to that later in the session. We'll come
You
back
know
in like
what?
2
Yeah, you
sessions
know what?
even.
Just to make it funny, now I'll do it. I'll make Mortimer just
Oh, God.
extremely racist to
Mortimer
goblins.
terrorism arc.
Yeah. Fucking greenies.
Yeah.
Goblins! Fucking goblins!
So,
Is
gentlemen.
this where I get to beat the shit out of you?
So, gentlemen. You have been walking for quite some time. You've exited a bat house, as it were. Were swarmed by centipedes and other wonderful things. You very unsuccessfully, yet also kind of successfully, diplomatically talked to a bunch of bats. And now you're walking in a direction, and you see a large, basically carved-in hole to the side of the hill wall. And you can see 3 distinct tiers, like stairs. What do you do?
Not
What do y'all want to do?
stairs. We've been walking so long.
Come on, we gotta go.
The goblins did warn us about what was ahead, right?
There was no goblin.
There's
What?
no
Not
goblins. The bats.
bats.
You asked the bats, is there anything to worry about up ahead? And they said everything.
Oh, yeah.
They gave you the nice, long, and succinct answer of everything.
Nice and long.
Yeah, just like my hemorrhoids. So, gentlemen,
You were
what's
about
the
to
game
say
plan?
schlong, but you know it wasn't true.
It's my taint. My taint is actually longer than my dick. I've got a nice 7.5-inch long taint.
Ladies love it.
Ladies love that shit. It's like a, especially when you're 69ing, it's like a nice big bird flap on their face, like a turkey gobbler. So anyway,
Please, fuck you, fuck you.
Enjoy
So we're
that.
gonna move on from that.
Enjoy that mental image, motherfuckers.
I
Now
fucking
answer
hate
me.
you.
What do you want to do?
Guess we walk towards it. I mean.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
gonna
we
walk
walk
up the
towards
stairs.
it.
Yeah, we walk up the stairs.
Okay. No. They're not. There aren't stairs. I'm saying that it's tiered and layered like like an inverse cake. Like, you know how you see a wedding cake and it's like big, thick at the bottom, and it slowly gets smaller at the top. Imagine if you inverted that and stamped it in the ground.
Oh.
So I'm just saying you guys are walking towards that. So you guys start walking, and as you guys are, do you guys want to try and hide or anything? Because it is like, it's like a U, so it's on the opposite side of the U. So you guys are basically like at the height of it as you're walking down.
No?
Okay.
I'll try and hide. No, I want to hide.
Define.
I
what
would
do you want
hide.
to do to
Unfortunately,
hide?
Stick closer to the shadows.
It is.
It's
There's
all
a
shadows.
couple of.
We're in a cave.
Yeah, you're in a cave for starters. But second off, there's a lot of like stalagmites that are around and whatnot, so you could probably definitely try and sneak behind them. Though you do notice at the bottom of the ravine, like towards the bottom of the divot, there's a huge boulder you could probably use as cover.
But that's at the bottom of the ravine. Fuck.
True, but I'm saying you could probably try and hop from stalactite to stalactite on your way there.
I can try it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys
That
want to follow him, or are you
sounds-
just gonna let him do his little fucking crunk Mission Impossible?
No,
Now-
I'm following him.
now I would hide. Unfortunately, since I'm in heavy armor, I had disadvantage against all my stealth rolls.
Yeah.
And Owen's retarded.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well,
So we're gonna roll.
yeah, you can roll Placid. Roll your stealth. It doesn't seem like your teammates will be joining you, but you can have the
Yeah.
satisfaction of knowing when they all die, you can have the survivor's guilt.
I'm gonna use mine.
Oh, you use your real dice? Yippee!
Yes.
I see it.
Okay.
Why is your camera so fucking zoomed in? 9. Okay.
Yes.
90. So with a nice riveting 9 plus what's your stealth? So you see there's a
Oh, I'll kill
number
myself.
put alphabetically on the side where it says skills. So you're gonna want to do the
Try to
ABCs in your
reconnect it,
head.
hold
You want to do the ABCs in your head, and you want to go down until you find S, and then you want to do that for the next letter until you get to T, and then keep doing that until you spell out the word stealth. And I don't know if you know how to spell stealth, so it's STEALS.
Hold on, I gotta fucking because my heart. I fucking hate you. I know he just spelled out stealth, and he irritates me all the time like that.
I'm glad that Alorn was the only one to have noticed what I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
I love doing that shit. Well, I hate to sass you for that, but this is a game designed entirely around your imagination and what you hear.
Oh, that's fucking great. That might be a bad thing.
But you do you, gamer.
Uh,
Yeah? What's that bonus?
hold on because I think my heart
Stop
drive is
moaning in the
fucking
mic and just give us a fucking answer.
broke. No,
Brother
my
is
heart drive.
moaning.
Fuck off.
Edging
Fuck
so
off.
hard.
Same here.
I could only
I'm always
wish.
edging, bro.
Everyone's just simultaneously
blow
joking
my
while the
brains
session is
out.
going on.
Oh, zero.
Oh my god, you took that long to tell us you had no fucking bonus? I'm gonna kill you.
Lovely.
So for a 9,
Sorry.
you guys watch as he is trying to hide behind stalactites that are roughly a third of his size. And most of him is still sticking out. But some of him is definitely covered.
Wow, that's you're doing something over there.
Great hiding spot, Placid. Are we gonna go into this hole?
Yeah, I think that's like the next thing to do, I guess.
I mean, there's no other way forward. We're trapped in a cave.
You can try and go around it if you really wanted to. You could stick to you could start moving either west or east and stick to a wall, and you could very safely, I don't know if very safely is the correct term, you probably have a couple 100 feet clearance without them noticing. Potentially.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go in the hole.
Okay. So
That's a terrible idea.
you guys start going
That's a
forward.
terrible idea.
That is
Guys,
a very
what could
terrible idea.
possibly go wrong? When have I
Everything.
ever
Just
laid you
ignore
astray?
Big hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
very
could happen
often.
with a big hole? You guys saw 7 last session and nothing happened. So, gentlemen, you guys start walking down, and as you reach the ravine, and the where it starts to fully dip into the bottom part, you notice that there's a collection of liquid something. There's a deep viscous material stuck to the bottom.
What color is it?
It's. Are you shining a torch on it, or are you just looking in the dark?
Oh wait, yeah, we can't fucking see.
Yeah, color
Yeah,
color
I was
only
gonna
exists
say
when
dark.
there's light. So if you guys are going off just the ambient light, it's gray. A darker gray, but gray.
I don't think we shine light on it.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
No,
I feel like that maybe-
Here's what I'm taking
Placid,
out
what
of
were
the
you about to say, my good sir?
I was about to say I'm gonna shine a light near it.
Okay, so
Like
you're
a
gonna pull out a
needle
torch.
muffin.
You're gonna pull out a
It's gonna
torch.
explode.
Light your torch.
That-
No. Just make sure you mark off one of your torches because you only have 10. This is for
Yeah.
resource management purposes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you light your torch and you start to shine it over, and it is like a deep reddish purple.
That can't be good. Can I make like a check to see if I can identify this? Like, do I know what this is?
You can try. Roll me
Alright, what am
a. What do I want to make you roll? What do I want to do today? Nature check, I suppose. Nature or history? I mean, they're both intelligence, but nature or history, if you'd like.
A lovely +0.
Wonderful. Well then, fuck you.
All right,
I'm watching.
you ready?
Yep.
That is a 19.
19 plus 0. So
0.
you go to. Are you going to interact with it, or are you just looking at it?
Hell no, I'm looking at it.
Okay, just by looking at it, it looks like you can see like bubbles suspended in it, kind of like honey or molasses. It looks incredibly viscous. It has a almost meatly sweet kind of a smell to it. It looks organic to an extent, but you have no idea what it is or where it came from.
I will. I believe I have. Yeah, I will pull out my quarterstaff and dip it in this mysterious liquid.
You dip it in, and it is almost immediately like your staff isn't stuck per se, but it is firmly
Give me a
planted
second, I'll
in
be
there.
back, guys.
It's like almost a thick, gluey paste. And as you jam the end of your quarterstaff in, it has a little bit of resistance going down, but as you try to pull it up, it stretches out into this huge, long, like glue trap type thing, as it like pulls up
Right.
a large mass of it on the edge of it.
Oh,
You said this shit was everywhere, right?
So
It is.
do not touch
There's a
that.
solid couple of inches, and it goes for about 5 to 7 feet. Like just at the bottom, there's a couple of inches, like a puddle, basically. Jesus, I'm dying.
I don't know how we're supposed to get. I don't want to step in that shit.
Yeah, I'd say we just like don't go in it.
So,
I
do
mean-
you guys want to try and hop over it, or what's the game plan?
I feel like hopping over something in heavy armor is gonna be a bit difficult.
Teehee, what could go wrong, Teehee? Oh, also, are you leaving your stick in there, or do you want it back?
It's like I'm never gonna use this, so I'm fine with leaving it in there.
Okay. Just checking. That's all.
I just kind of had a quarterstaff because that's kind of just a paladin thing
No,
you
it's
can
fine.
have.
No, I'm simply checking.
If
So
we
it-
can
Yeah.
You
get
let
something
let
to
go of the
lay-
quarterstaff to just kind of leave it be there, and it is still standing perfectly vertical.
Yeah, so like just don't touch that.
if we can find something to lay down on top of it, we could walk across. But we don't have anything to. We could try to, like, jump across it.
I mean, so how far would we need to go to get over this puddle?
5 to 7 feet. It is like it's not a perfectly consistently carved out area of stone, so there are definitely some places where it's slightly closer, and there are some parts where it's slightly further away. Though you do notice there are a couple of like stalagmites that are poking out of it in certain areas, so you can try and hopscotch across if you wanted.
Would Olahorn or Placidusax be able to just like kind of step over it?
Placid and Olahorn would be capable of like making themselves a human bridge, and they could lean across it. But it would just be a question of like, can they do it without slipping in? No. It's just a question of can they do it without slipping in.
Can a man wearing entirely heavy armor walk across a druid or a sorcerer?
Well, I don't know. We sure as hell can find out, though.
Both not known for their strength.
Yeah.
Teehee. What could go wrong, Teehee? Just do it.
Yeah.
Teehee.
I mean, could me and Placid just step over it?
You guys could try. You wouldn't be capable of fully, like, you can't, like, just do a fucking giant power split across. But if you wanted to do, like, a running jump, you guys could probably pretty safely do it. I don't know. It would still be a roll, but it would be a lesser DC.
Okay,
there we go.
This plan is stupid, so we probably shouldn't do it. But we could hypothetically have me throw you guys across and then step over it.
That's not the worst idea, especially.
You need to take off your armor though first.
Yeah, that's. I'm getting to that, and I start stripping.
Are you gonna throw the armor over separately, or just not bring it?
Throw the armor over.
Could just put it in his bag.
Okay, just checking.
So, it'll still be the same weight.
Yeah, it'll still be the same weight.
So you guys start stripping and whatnot. Can I get a perception check from everyone who isn't Mort? And Olahorn, roll twice for you, and roll twice. One's for you and one's for Tammy.
One's for Cammy.
I didn't do it. I swear, I'm not reading other pages of shit right now. I swear.
Oh, so there's a Cammy.
Mine was 18 and hers was 19.
Cammy. Okay.
She's Tammy's clone.
What is Tammy's bonus for perception? Hold on, I don't even know. Let me pull it up real quick. Perception is +3, actually. Good for her. So 21, 18, and then Placid, are you gonna roll, or are you just gonna go fuck yourself?
Hey, give me a second. Yeah, sorry. Fix yourself. Alrighty.
Ready? I'm looking. 13. So both Tammy and Placid notice at the same time, or sorry, Tammy and Olahorn at the same. Sorry, I had mental racism in my head. Olahorn and Tammy.
Mental racism.
Both of you guys notice that on the hill, where the up on the Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. Up on the side of the hill where the hole is, you notice some lantern light.
And I just like put my hands around my mouth and be like, "Hello."
That is the worst idea you could have thought of.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, this is the.
It's a solid, like 600, 700 feet away. And you go, "Hello," and it echoes a little bit, especially at the bottom part of this cavern. It's almost like a reverse proscenium stage, as it just like gets progressively louder as it gets over there, and you just hear this big booming "Hello" from over there.
Does it sound like Olahorn, or is it?
It sounds like a different voice, but it sounds almost distorted.
Can we come over there, you guys?
Okay. We're gonna get cooked.
I should probably start putting my armor back on.
You get another blasting noise. Who are you? Roll me a D10 real quick.
A D10.
Because it takes 10 minutes to.
D10
It takes 10 minutes to take off the armor.
Sees your dick.
Well, yes, yeah. I want to see how many inches of your cock they see actually.
I'm wearing clothing underneath this.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Yeah, he accidentally rips off his like.
Motherfucker gets a shit stain on his plate armor. 5?
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna take you 5 minutes to put on the rest of your plate armor that you were taking. You were about halfway through. So it's gonna take another 5 minutes. So while you start putting back on your armor, Olahorn, what were you saying? Olahorn.
Give me a second.
Okay, he's scheming. He's formulating ideas.
If you
Well,
keep
I mean,
all scheming, throwing a fireball
you,
at somebody.
You guys absolutely could respond if you wanted to. You just said, who are you guys?
Adventures.
Can you say that without your mic cutting horribly out? That would be great. Like you typed out
just
your
yell
mic.
adventurers?
Yeah. Yeah. You just shout out adventurers. And you hear, "Do you mean us harm?"
No.
Let me check.
Very, very confident. No.
No. Maybe.
Listen. We don't mean a lot of people harm, but we end up causing a lot of people harm.
So you guys shout that. He says, "Let me check," and then a few minutes go by. Do you guys want to do anything in the next few minutes?
I guess watch more. Do a sexy little strip dance while taking off
I'm
his
gonna watch
plate armor.
that. I want to watch over that hill for the torch to approach.
Okay, Placid, roll me a perception check, Daddy-o.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, another
baby!
perception. I'm gonna put on my work shirt. Fuck it. I've been having no shirt on.
Look, I'm also
tired.
not currently wearing a shirt. Just roll the
I don't
fucking
want to show my
dice.
titties on
We get
stream.
nude every time we play.
Imagine not wearing.
I'm not nude, but I am only wearing
Bro,
shorts.
Oh, a fucking Bitler over here is fully dressed.
Yeah, what
Yeah, I'm in
So am
like
I.
full business attire.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
fuck.
dressed like a geisha.
As long as I go with my
What?
suit and tie. Placid, roll the fucking
You're a
dice.
little,
Jesus
you're a little
Christ.
key prostitute. All right, sorry.
My God, I'm just gonna make you auto fail if you take this long.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm watching. That's a nat one,
one.
baby.
It's just random.
So you
That's
go to
great.
start watching over the hill, and you are like almost dead set, intently staring at that lantern that's on top of like one of the perimeter walls, and you're just like fucking locked in on that shit. Everyone else, you guys notice as 3 little goblins with makeshift spears are currently walking down the hill towards you.
Oh, those are what was it in that one guy's journal? What was his name again? Finch, that's right, Finch. These must be that goblin group they were talking about.
I'm just gonna wave.
You wave at them, and they wave back. And you do notice, I said they're walking at you, but upon further inspection, the closer you get, it almost looks like they're skating, because they have these weird little shoes on, made of something
Oh my God, they have
strange.
Heelys.
Yeah, they're basically fucking keelying their way towards you. And as they slowly slide
This is
down,
insane.
basically bouncing from stalagmite to stalagmite for stability, about 30 seconds or so later, they end up in front of you guys on the other side of the little puddle thing.
Can I just point to their shoes? It goes, that's awesome.
Thank you. They're made from slug hide.
Slug hide?
Well, it's more slug intestines. The inner working is hide. It's very comfortable.
Hmm.
Anyway, hello, adventurers. We haven't seen any of you in a little bit, actually. It's been a few months.
The king just paid us to come down here. We are just passing through.
We are very familiar with the whole shtick and shebang. What brings you all? Well, I mean, currently, what brings you here?
It's just the path we walked down.
Okay.
I thought this was the only way we could have gone.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad you're here. Do you need help, or are you guys good?
We don't know how to get past this sticky stuff.
Yeah, I'm not the most
capable of jumping.
Well, that sticky stuff is a one of our slug mixtures. It's technically all on this side of the wall. You would have to get over it. But if you can touch this side, your hand will, or foot, or whatever, will stick to it, and it will be easier to walk up. But it just kind of pools down here slowly. Well, you have a stick there, yeah?
Yeah.
I was just kind of testing to see what it was, and it just kind of got stuck there.
Well, no, I'm saying, why not use it?
You know what? That's a great idea. I'm not so sure how much weight that can handle. I've never really tried to, like, put my weight on it that much.
They all look back and forth and just kind of, like, shrug.
Well, let's see if it can handle 250 pounds of pressure.
Okay. Roll, athletics or acrobatics, whichever one. I don't give a shit.
Do
One
athletics.
stick breaks and he just gets fucking stuck there forever.
He fucking impales himself through it and slowly sinks into the
That
knot.
one
Yeah.
slams his esophagus through the broken part of the stick.
Oh my god, yeah, just insta kills himself.
All right.
Brother
So
nut taps
that's
himself.
12 plus 3.
So 15. You're pretty I mean, you guys watch as the stick kind of bends and bows a little bit, but he is successfully capable of pole vaulting himself across the way. And as soon as you land, they're absolutely correct. It is very sticky on the floor. It's like as if somebody dumped a shitload of syrup and glue.
Can I just look at Tammy and be, you think you can make this jump?
Well, we can find out. And she runs forward and she goes to like grab onto the staff. Roll for her, Mr. Olahorn. It's your girlfriend. If she dies, it's your fault.
Yeah. It's on
Snap-
you!
16.
Snaps her
Yeah.
neck.
You guys watch as she dives forward, grabs the top of the staff, and then pushes herself over in a giant front flip. And then she lands right next to Mort.
Holy shit.
Well, that was fun.
Fuck, that was
Okay.
foolish.
Okay.
Holy shit.
My God.
Can I just walk back a little bit and try and run and jump?
Are you gonna try and use the pole, or are you just gonna do for a full leap?
I was gonna do for a full leap.
Roll,
That
pop.
pole would break instantly.
Roll it, baby. Yeah, 7.
Jesus
You
Christ.
are very confidently ready, and you jump a little too early. You kind of get the yips a bit, and you're a little worried that you're gonna run into it. So you jump early, and you land confidently with your right foot smack dab in the center of the pool. And as you step on it, it's kind of like oobleck. It's a very hard surface, and then it very slowly sucks your body into it.
Can I reach out my arms to try and get to the other side?
You
Or
can
just be
reach
like,
the other
"Please."
side. Yeah, you could reach the other side, but you were currently like flamingoed up on one leg.
Yeah, can I
Alright.
just reach my arms out to the other side? Just pull me, please.
Yeah, I'm getting to
Timmy
it.
goes over, and you guys have to like pull. What's your strength, Mort?
Only a 13.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. You and Tammy are like really hard pulling your feet up, and you guys lean forward, and you're both able to grab onto Olahorn's arm. Roll a strength at advantage, Mr. Mort.
Alright, I love using both the dice.
Yeah. Get a full workout.
Oh,
Well, okay,
fuck.
maybe if you kept both of them on the table, you fool.
Okay,
Yep,
so that's 12 on this one. Is this athletics?
it's strength, just base strength.
Okay, so just 13 then.
Okay. So, 13. You guys start pulling, and you're pulling, and Olahorn, you're starting to lose balance, and they're pulling and pulling. Olahorn, roll me a dex.
Horn, I swear to
Oh,
God,
no.
if you
Fuck
if you do this to us,
What could go wrong? Why are you rolling
so
in DMG chat? You
for-
Don't worry, I'll
pervert?
take
Oh,
I'll take
shit.
care of Tammy for you, buddy.
Damn, he's already calling
Son
dibs
of a
on your
bitch.
girl.
I'm messing.
14 plus
I
what?
would do that.
Plus 3.
So 17.
Yeah, 7.
They start pulling, and do you wear shoes?
He wears boots.
Okay, you are now missing one of your boots, but you are successfully pulled free, and you are now standing on the other side, and it does not feel nice on your bare foot.
Ah, fuck.
But you're now on the other
Okay.
side. You've done it.
Placid, you want to try?
Nope, he's just gone
Guess I'll
comatose.
try. Sorry. I guess I'll try.
Okay. Roll
Please.
dex, baby.
Can I cast guidance on him because I realized I could have been doing that this whole time?
Sure.
Now.
You forgot to cast guidance.
Oh wait, no, it's
Yeah.
touch. I can't cast it on him.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
fucking dingus.
damn, you should have done it before you jumped, you
Wait.
fucking fool. What?
Couldn't your guys just meet hands in the middle?
It's kind of gay, but yeah.
But how would that help?
Touch fingertips like ET.
Yeah. Guys,
How
touch
is that-
Yeah, if you guys
guys,
can
you gotta
touch hands
touch.
in the middle.
No. They have to touch tips by the lake. Guys, go touch tips by the lake.
Okay.
Damn. But I was just trying to get them guidance on you.
I don't know, Placid, do you want the guidance or no?
Yeah, I do want a guidance. Yeah.
Alright, then
I'll
you
take
guys essentially lock fingertips at the edge of the thing
Yeah.
as he transfers the luck of the gods into you.
it. Oh yeah, let's go. Look at the guy.
Alright, roll, baby. 1d20 plus 1d4.
Oh, 1d4. Sorry, fucked that up. I fucked that up.
You haven't rolled in general. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I did.
He did.
Oh, you're rolling
You
in
did.
the... Brother has a...
Yeah.
Brother bought dice. Are you going to use the
I
roller
did.
or your dice?
I'll try and use the dice when I can, but I don't
That's
want
fine.
to keep doing the camera.
That's fine. So 17 plus whatever your d4 is.
Yep.
Or you...
Fuck.
I mean, does it really
Sorry.
need it
Alright,
at this point?
Shut up.
Yes.
Let the
17
man
won't
cook.
do
I
it.
want to see what he does. Yeah, 17, he's fucked. No, hold on. I want to see. Let the man
17.
cook.
You need 18, otherwise you're gonna fucking die.
Eh. One.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So 18 plus.
Exactly
What's
an
your,
18.
what's your dex bonus?
0.
Okay, that's fine. So 18.
I do
You
not
guys
have
watch
dex
as he kind of like ballet purees over the fucking fountain, and successfully lands on the other side.
Why couldn't you do that, Olahorn?
See, guys, this is what happens when you
I
do
will throw you into
ballet.
this pit of mud.
I would not
This is what happens
recommend
when you
that.
do ballet.
The little goblin like standing next to you, he just like sticks his hand. I wouldn't recommend doing that actually.
Plus, I'm not even with me like resisting. You're gonna find it really hard to do that.
I do not doubt you. So issue. Holy shit, you guys are much bigger than we had anticipated. So
Yeah.
small issue. We only have well here, and they pull out 4 cloths, and they look to be similar material to what's at the bottom of their shoes. And they're like, here, if you guys want to try and do something with these, it'll help you move up the thing quicker, without getting stuck.
But
I'll
they
try
have
it.
4 cloths. Like, how
Like,
big are they?
They're about a foot by a foot, 1 foot by 1 foot. So they're basically like the bottom part of a shitty shoe. They're basically giving it to you to stick at the bottom of your boot or something, so that it doesn't get stuck.
Okay, does one of us, do 2 of us just want to take these at a time, get up the hill, and throw them back down?
I hate to be doubtful, but I feel like, well, actually no, because these aren't materials are supposed to resist that. So yeah, that would work.
Mort, did you actually think we weren't gonna be able to get up there?
No. I thought we would be able to get up there, but like when we threw it back down, it get stuck. But then I remembered that these things are supposed to not get stuck. So
Nice job, Mort.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
who's going first?
Yeah. So basically, the cloth part is the internal intestines of the creature that secretes this stuff. So it's very slick to it. So you can kind of like skate your way up.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's very useful. Very useful. Also, warning, with that torch you have, I would recommend keeping it away from the stuff. It is highly flammable.
Okay, I am gonna snuff it out.
With what? How?
I'm gonna blow it out.
Put your hand on the door.
Yeah. That's like.
Well, no, I was just imagining him like trying to snuff it out like a cigarette on the ground. I'm just like, yeah, you
Oh
go
my
right ahead.
God, no.
You're gonna
No,
try
I
and
know better
blow it
than-
out. You're gonna try and blow out
Yeah.
a torch.
Wait a minute. No, that's not a good.
I could just.
Sure. Roll a
You-
Constitution. Roll
He's
an
gonna
edge or
kill
con.
us all.
No, I want to see if he
No.
passes out from fucking lack of oxygen from trying to blow out a fucking
Yeah, and then he's gonna
torch.
drop the torch and.
Yeah, motherfucker's trying to go. Ooh, it's like a giant trick candle. I mean, go right ahead.
Oh my god.
6. Plus, what's your con?
You have to tell me you have a good card, please.
It's -1 con.
No.
Okay,
We
what's
don't
your
get
con?
negative.
You can.
+1.
Okay, +1. 7.
Yeah.
You guys watch as he is very aggressively attempting to blow out this torch, and he's kind of getting, like, he's normally gray in the face, he's starting to turn purple.
Can I
Yo,
just
you
use
need to
control
stop.
flames and extinguish the flame?
You do
Yeah,
it,
thanks for
and
doing that now,
immediately-
dickhead.
Immediately snuffs
Thanks
it
for
out.
doing it. Thanks for doing that now, dickhead.
So
You get
Placid,
that
I would've
before.
Placid, your like vision starts to like black out around you. You're like, like blowing as hard as you can, and it eventually snuffs out. You successfully did it, Placid. Good job.
I just clap for
And-
him.
No, I just look at Olorn knowing he did it.
You didn't know shit. Metagame.
What do you?
Break RP, fail RP.
No,
I'm saying you didn't notice. You were
Alright.
trying to blow it out, and he
Oh.
cast this off to the side, and it just snuffs it out for
Oh,
you.
okay.
So to you,
It
it,
just
looks
works.
as if you successfully blew it out.
Helping off the homie. Alright.
That sucks. I never want to do that again.
So, welcome. How was your trip so far? How are you enjoying the caves?
We got attacked by
We
a bat.
almost died multiple times.
Oh, that's nice.
Did we? I mean, we almost died. Like
We
one.
almost died with the
Centipede
bats.
wasn't that bad.
But
Oh.
we did.
Oh well,
we
yeah,
did
the
take care
bats
of
were
the-
an issue.
Oh yeah, the bats.
We did
Yeah, they're not good.
take care of that centipede pretty well. The
Oh,
bats
you
are our friends now.
ran into the centipedes. Yeah, those are nasty little buggers.
We
Yeah.
killed one. It tasted pretty good.
Oh, great delicacy here, but you need. I mean, normally it takes a goblin team of 5 to take one down. It's very impressive that you guys were capable of doing so.
I mean, we're a team of 5.
You mean
There's
4?
4?
Party
There's
Pete!
4 of it.
Who's
Oh,
Party
yeah.
Party
Pete?
Pete did nothing in that
I
fight.
grabbed Party Pete from my from the top of my head.
Yeah. You pull Party Pete off
Party
your head, and he was like in the process of sleeping, and he's just kind of like very groggily looking around.
Hey, Party Pete, these are our new friends.
Party Pete like goes to like sniff in their direction, and one of them tries to like go and pet him, but you're like a couple of feet taller than him, even while leaning down.
Kneel down.
Oh, you kneel down.
Grabs Party Pete, bites his head off.
Yeah, the little goblin starts scratching him, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Where are our manners? My name is Tick. His name is Tick, and his name is Tick."
Can I look at Party Pete and relay that their names are all Tick?
And just so you guys
Speech
know,
beast and leave.
it's Tick spelt differently. It's Tick, Tic, and Tik.
I felt like you were gonna do something like
It's
that.
Tick,
I
Tick, and
fucking-
Tick. It's like Ed, and Eddie. Little Tick, Tick, and Tick. Yeah. You tell Party Pete
What
what their
happened-
names.
What happened to Tack?
Tack is dead. We don't talk about him ever. Tack went down a
Yeah,
very
more-
dark
Jerry
road.
speaks
more-
that way
mention-
about tag.
That's
Mention
very
tack to them.
distasteful.
Watch how fast like they turn on Mort. And
It's
just
so
start shining
distasteful
at
of
them.
you.
Throw him in the fucking in the sticky stuff and light it on fire.
We knew we were gonna talk about Tack ever since he relapsed. All right, he's on his own journey right now. We gotta leave him be.
Damn.
So
I
anyway,
don't know. Tack has
What
that
about Toe?
overdose.
Tack
Okay.
overdosed. So anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Sorry, I went on my own little tangent. Oh, sorry, you were talking to Party Pete. Party Pete goes,
Yeah.
"Interesting. Their names are Tick, Tick, and Tick. I wonder how their mother calls them for dinner.
I assume she just yells Tick.
What if she says Tick times 3? Saves time.
Tick to the power of thirds?
Yeah, something along those lines, probably.
To
Well-
to these guys, I'm just speaking to a rat. And
They- Oh yeah, you're well. I mean, you're talking normally, but you are just talking to a rat like a fucking Like they can't
Yeah,
understand
like
it.
a
So
crazy person.
Party Pete still sounds like a rat. You sound like normal at least.
All right.
Party Pete looks at
Can
you
I
and he
just
goes,
set Party Pete back
I
down on
just
my
want you
head?
to know, when he petted me, they smelt extremely sweaty. I just thought you
yeah,
deserved to
they've
know.
been like skating across all day.
Okay,
They've
can
been
I
like
go back to
skating
bed
across
now?
this stuff all day. Yeah, sorry for waking you up, Party Pete.
No problem. It was a pleasure to meet the ticks.
Just place him back on top of my head.
And he goes back on
You
your
should
head.
watch out for ticks.
And he's not sleeping anymore. He's actually kind of like nuzzled his head into one of the grooves of the crown, and he's just kind of watching forward.
He's now uneasy.
He's just kind of
Who's
looking
going
around.
up this hill first?
So, a few things before we get there. We're gonna have to take you to our current leader. I hope you understand. Nothing bothersome, just some routine things. All right.
All right.
Wonderful. I don't know what you said. Did you want to leave 2 by 2, or are you all coming at once?
We're going 2 by 2, and then they're gonna throw the cloth down so we
Okay.
can.
Here, Tick, you stay here. Tick, you come with me. So you notice as Tick stands next to the little puddle, and he's. So who's going first?
Mort,
I
Tammy,
say-
go.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
So Mort and who?
Placid?
Placid, do you?
Brother, I am in the same situation as you. We have to have both cloths. We cannot do.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
no, Placid. There's 4 cloths total, so 1 for each foot.
Oh,
So you
okay.
could do 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
guess I'll go then.
They just
Okay.
won't fit a foot entirely. Just
Right. You'll have
Yeah,
to
it
like
won't
walk
fit
on
our
the tips
feet.
of your toes, but you could do it successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tick takes
Let's
you
do
guys.
it.
So both the Ticks take Morton and Placid, and Olahorn and Tammy are both staying with Tick. So as Tick and Tick take Morton Placid, you guys slowly work your way up. Who wants to roll? Who wants to do the roll off to see which group we start with?
Sure.
Oh,
do the
sure, I'll roll.
Okay. Brother, I was gonna roll for our group.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I already rolled.
It's a nat 20.
And
Mort, you don't need to roll
You're
anymore.
going with them first.
Olahorn, how crazy would it be if you also
we got
rolled that
two
nat
nat
20?
20,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, 17. Close, though. So Placid, Mort, you guys start doing this, and it's kind of like when you wear roller skates for the first time. You're very slippery, and you guys fall on your knees a couple of times and have to, unstick yourself and pull yourself up via stalagmite. But very slow, you are capable of working your way up. And you do notice, you start following the lead of the Ticks. As they are kind of almost walking on all fours, as they kind of pull themselves up with their hands and are like mountain climbing up while sliding.
Man, that's some crazy ass shit.
So you guys go for a couple 100 feet, and you eventually come to the entrance. And whereas you could see from the top angle, you could see that it was a pit. Now that you're standing next to it, the walls surrounding it are a solid 20 feet high, and they're made out of what looks like broken pieces of wood and the occasional like metal plating. And they slide you slowly but surely up to the front gate. And one of the Ticks yells up, and he's like, "All right, we're here. Open the door." And you hear another voice go, "How do we know it's you?" And the Ticks go, "Oh no, how do they know it's us? I'm Tick and he's Tick." And the other voice goes, "All right, and the other two?" "Oh, who are you guys?"
I'm Mortimer Gas.
"Mortimer
I'm Placidusax.
and Placidusax." And the other voice goes, "Huh, I've never heard of them before, but I don't know. I think you're telling the truth." And as he says that, like very slowly, you notice as the gate kind of slowly chink 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 chinks down by rusty chains, and it is eventually fully open, as you can see in. All right, come on
Out of
in.
character, these guys has no survival skills. They just let us random ass people
How have they survived in this cave?
Yeah, brother.
You
wait.
have Tick and Tick.
Yeah, they know Tick and Tick.
Yeah, of course. Who can judge Tick and Tick? So Tick and Tick.
I'm not judging them. It's just the fucking camp.
So Tick and Tick. So Tick and Tick usher you guys in, and as they do, they slowly pull up the gates behind you. And you notice it pulls in a lot quicker than it pulls down. It's almost like it's got like a counterbalance weight system to it, as you can watch it shoot back up. And you guys are now inside Goblin Town. And you look around, and there are a lot of little goblins walking around. Placid, most of them don't go above your knee.
Those bastards never threw the cloth back down to us.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. You kind of skipped over that. I was gonna say we should.
I don't know.
Yeah,
so,
I was.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess we follow Tick and Tick to the leader.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta
so
go
Tick
talk
and
to
Tick
the
start
leader
leading you around, and as you guys are going, you notice that there are a lot of buildings, and they several of them look extremely similar to the ones you saw when you first came down, where the big holes were. Almost as if they were literally picked up and moved here. And there are just several little shacks leaning across. They almost look like shops. You swear you could smell like not a bakery per se, but the closest approximation you could get in a place like this. And as you guys are walking, you're looking around, and you kind of like peer over to the giant gaping hole about 50 feet from the entrance. And as you guys start to like kind of veer off a little bit from where Tick and Tick are walking, one of the Ticks walks over to you and goes, "Oh, don't worry about that. I wouldn't recommend going over there. Don't want to fall."
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not a fun
keep
fall.
that in mind.
Wouldn't recommend that.
Have you fallen down there before?
Oh no. Luckily the Ticks, we were brought up here. We were allowed to be part of the top ring as long as we are guards. It's one of the wonderful benefits of being a guard is you get to live on the top ring. Our families are at the bottom ring though. We miss them, but they're good. Anyway,
Okay.
towards this way. And they start leading you more towards
depressing ass like.
Turns out that Tick and Tick's mom don't call them for dinner.
Tick, yeah, exactly. So you guys start walking.
They have not seen their family in 50 years.
And you go towards a very large shack.
Goblins live 50 years.
You go towards a larger ramshackle building that almost seems like it was like 3 or 4 buildings that got destroyed and put together to make a bigger building. And it has huge like metal French doors that almost look like they were made out of broken what is it called, mine carts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They repurpose everything here.
All right, and they run up, and as you see these large doors, you're kind of broken away from the how do I put this, the design aspects of it, as one of the Ticks walks up to a little plate that you just assumed was part of the layering, and opens it is a very smaller door. It's like a smaller door attached to the large door. And one of the Ticks opens it up.
One's for humans, one's for fucking goblins.
You say one's for humans? This door is actually taller than you are, Placid. It is a solid 15 foot tall.
Alright.
It is huge. Like, it is monstrously tall.
Alright.
But they go over to this little hatch on the side of it, and they open it up, and one of the Ticks runs in, and the other Tick stands with you. And they close the door behind him. The Tick just goes, it's gonna be a second.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
That's fine with me.
not a particularly easy door to open. And as he's saying that, you just hear, push! Push! And very slowly the doors creak open bit by bit. And you see 3 sets of goblins, one of which including Tick, all pushing open one of the doors. As it is now partially ajar that you guys could successfully enter.
Alrighty, let's go.
Yeah.
One more.
And as
I'm going.
you guys walk past, the goblins aren't like pushing it and then stepping out of the way. It looks like as if they are actively holding the door open for you. And you guys both walk in?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. As soon as you guys both walk in, the group of goblins lets go, and the door shuts, like, is slammed shut again. Similar to the other door.
That's one heavy door.
It is.
You don't know the half of it. So, the ticks look at you, and they gesture you forward, and as you are walking in, it is a large room, and the other goblins dissipate into the side walls as they all stand guard, and you look down the middle path, and there's a large throne of driftwood and raw iron, and sitting upon it is not a goblin as suspected, but a large, gray, muscular creature with giant underbite and gnarly teeth pointing in opposite directions. And it kind of like positions itself in the chair, and it snaps, and you notice from behind the chair two smaller, more greenish on the scale of hue creatures pull out from the side. And he says, "Ticks, where have you brought us?" And the ticks look, and they go, adventurers, it has been a while, I know, but they have returned. We have many more. There's two more at the bottom of the ravine. They are waiting with Tick, but me and Tick decided to bring these two up, to meet you, and then I'll send Tick back to go get Tick and bring the other two. And you'll have all the adventurers here. And the guy goes, Interesting. Speak to adventurers.
Hello, I'm Placidusax. This is my teammate Mort.
Hello.
Oh,
We have
interesting.
come to take down the Dark King and get the other king back.
What? No, it's the wizard. The
Wizard, sorry.
You've come to take care of the Dark Wizard, eh? Interesting.
Just
So,
executes him on the spot.
tell me, what brings you to a little place like this? And as he talks, you notice as he's like spitting everywhere. It's a very disgusting sight to behold.
We were just passing through, trying to get to where we need to go.
Just passing through, eh? Stop to say hello. See the local scenery as it is. And as he like starts cackling, the two next to him start nervously laughing along with him, kind of like almost like in a supportive type of role. Like they're like, ha ha ha, yeah, ha, ha. You know.
We watch as one of them gets picked up and snapped in half.
Yeah, he just fucking beheads one of them randomly.
Yeah.
So, don't cause us any harm. Just here to look around. Anything
Yeah,
for trades?
Some gold pieces.
Yeah, I got 3 gold on me.
Money serves no purpose in a place like this. I said, do you have any things?
I have food.
I got the clothes on my back.
You got some very pretty armor, though.
Not the armor, the clothes. I have clothes underneath this.
I don't doubt it. Well, as long as you promise to do nothing too abhorrent, we will stick one of the ticks with you. And the ticks, like, they were just kind of like sitting silently, minding their own business. And as soon as he says that, one of them looks over and it's like, wait, who? Which one of us? And he points and he just says, Tick. And the one that says something like, whew, all right, cool, that's fine. And the other one goes, shit, all right, fine. So,
are we really that bad?
No,
We're
you're
unknown to them.
probably a wonder to behold, I bet. Anyway, I say you two stay here until we get your friends. Or would you like to go out on your own?
What do you want to do, Mort?
I mean, they'll be fine without us, right?
I have a feeling they would be. I don't think they could do anything to mess us up, could they?
Well, yeah. I have no prior knowledge to think that Olahorn would ever do anything bad.
Overlord can never mess anything up. When has Overlord made a
name
situation
one
worse?
time anything has ever gone wrong because of Olahorn, except for all those
30
other
different times.
So anyway,
Yeah, Mortimer has no precognition
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah.
No, he's
No.
never done anything wrong.
yeah, exactly.
Also, I guess just trust Overlord.
Technically speaking, Placid is the only person who knows the horrors of Olahorn, and barely.
I would.
I mean, kind of, Tammy.
No.
Well, Tammy's
yeah,
with you right
Tammy.
now. Tammy can't fucking do anything in this scenario.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I wouldn't say I exactly trust Olahorn all the time. Don't let alcohol near him.
a drinker in the crew. Maybe I'll
More
make
like an
a friend out
alcoholic,
of one
so-
or two of yous.
Holy shit, I'm gonna party with the Goblin King.
Please don't. Every time you party, something goes wrong.
Bittler came out right there. Bittler's soul reaches up from the
It's Miller's ghost that said that.
He just Olahorn hears a voice in the back of his head. Please no,
It's his
no.
conscience. So anyway, so
Yeah, Bittler
So-
becomes his conscious.
what do you answer? As he's like, oh, do you want to
Yeah,
stay?
sure, we'll go out.
You want to
We'll
go
go
out?
out.
All right. You know what? Actually, take one of them. You take the other. Show him around. The tall one. Show him the reception area. But the one in armor, show him the blacksmiths. Maybe they'll learn a thing or two. And one of the ticks, the original tick, the tick that asked the question originally, goes with you,
Pick
Placid.
one.
Tick
Yeah.
spelled T-I-C is pulling on you, Placid, and
Okay.
Tick spelled T-I-K is going with you, Mort.
I'm gonna follow TIC.
Okay.
I don't know.
So Tick kind of like pulls on part of your cloth and starts leading you in a direction behind the throne. And Mort, the other one, pushes you towards the direction of the front doors.
See you later, Mort.
Alright.
All right.
See ya.
And
Okay, so Mort has TICK and Placid has TIC.
yeah, you have TICK. Yeah, you have regular Tick. He has Tick with a K. So Mort has K, Placid has C, you have CK.
Okay.
Don't worry, I will not remember this in about 5 minutes, but I just thought it'd be funny to mention it.
I will
offhandedly.
remember.
Don't worry, we will remind you.
Sorry, I just had to mention it for the Wikipedia pages later in the future. You know,
Yeah.
for
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole Wikipedia page.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
make a wiki for this.
yeah. Where's my
Yeah.
my fight for the Dark King wiki page? So, gentlemen, Mort Placid, roll a d20.
I already knew.
Alright, here we go. Brr.
Time to
Mr.
outbeat this man
Krabs.
and rolling a d20.
Roll, Mort.
That is 16.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
And
Give me a second. I'm rolling.
we'll do it faster then.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
15,
15.
barely lost. All right, Mort.
Yeah,
Tick starts leading you
that
out
is insane.
into the main foyer, and you guys have to like push against the door to get out again, but you're able to slip out. And he starts leading you around the outer perimeter to where a small smoke plume is.
Hmm.
And he says,
So,
this is the blacksmith. This is where we make things, but we're not great at it, I'll be honest.
Tick's voice completely changing in a matter of seconds.
So, yeah, come on in. And he, Tick starts leading you in.
alright.
And he kind of like pushes the door open. And it's, while the main doors were big heavy wrought iron doors, these doors are more of like a saloon type doors where they are on hinges. And so you push them forward and open. And you walk in, and there is not a like a furnace or a giant like anvil and shit like that. You just see a small clay mound with like coals in it, and a little goblin with like a stick of metal that he's put in the fire, and he's trying to like push it around with another stick. And he looks over and he goes, "Oh, how are you? Tick, who have you brought here, mischievous boy?" And
Tick's about to get his ass beat for even bringing you there.
Tick very
Mischievous boy.
Tick very quickly goes, "This is adventurers. We have adventurers in the city once more." And he goes,
What is this voice? This voice changes.
Well, no, he's mimicking.
Ever evolving.
No, Tick is copying his voice.
Okay.
Yeah. So as Tick starts copying his mannerism, he kind of like springs up a little bit. He goes, adventurers! I thought we were under attack. We're coming. And he comes in and like walks away from the little fire he had, and he starts dragging you in. And he's like, "Ooh,
all right,
shiny this is."
You're about to
shiny.
get touched.
And he kind of like, he starts molesting the shit out of your armor a little bit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Finely crafted, sturdily made.
It served me well.
So it has. Mind if the Tick does a test for you?
Sure.
Tick, durability. And Tick goes,
Oh no.
Okay. And he grabs a rock, like a roughly sandwich-sized stone in one
You're about
hand,
to get fucking
and he
winded.
goes to like fucking bash it into your back. Time to roll, baby.
Breaks his spine. What's paraplegic now?
7.
Yeah, we have to leave more in Goblin Town since he
Tick
became
goes to hit it on your
paraplegic.
back, and it makes a little spark, but it doesn't even dent the armor. He goes,
What was that? Did you do something?
I like it. Would you mind if I got intimately familiar with your armor? I've never seen something so beautiful.
What? I don't.
What if I gave you one of my suits of armor as collateral? Yes.
Well, let me see your suit of armor first.
Tick, go grab from the back. And Tick, he starts talking normally, but catches himself and he goes, "Oh yeah, yes, sir." And he kind of does like a little shitty salute and starts walking to the back. So, adventurer in these parts. Interesting.
Yep.
This scares
We're
me.
going down to the to find the other king.
Yes, one of the abovers. Yes.
Yep.
I feel
Which
like
one
that's a
is it?
slur.
Theodore Simon.
Simon's the one who's down here.
Ah, yes, I remember him well. Good man he was. Good man. Well, it feels rude not to introduce myself. Nice to meet you. And he sticks out his little withered hand, and his fingernails are very long and yellow and grotesque, but he sticks out his little
break his
frail
hand.
hand.
I am not gonna break his hand.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna
grab him
be-
by the hand
I'm-
and just slam
I'm
him
gonna
head
be
first
the
into the
devil
ground.
in your shoulder. I'm gonna be the devil in your ear. Just telling
Yeah,
you
can
to
I
do
go on a
fucking-
goblin killing spree? Can I become the local serial killer?
That's what I did in my fucking. That's what I did in my fucking.
What could go
He just
wrong?
becomes Goblin Slayer.
What
No.
could go wrong? So anyway, he
But yeah,
holds
I'll
out his
just
little hand.
shake his hand.
Okay, he gives you like he goes for like the attempt of like the big handshake, but it's it's just a normal handshake for you.
It's feeble.
But he's doing
Yeah.
like full range of motion for himself.
It would have been funny if like you made him roll a strength check and he got a nat 20 and just fucking accidentally broke this goblin's arm.
Nah,
That's
unless
what
unless you're
that's
trying
what
to
happened
like
if you roll this.
unless you're trying to like forcefully grip him, you'll be fine.
No, I have a feeling that this goblin
is way too old. Yeah, like fucking,
Yeah.
he's not in the best of condition.
I feel like his bones might be made out of graham crackers.
Hey,
Graham crackers.
shut the fuck up. My name is Clop. I am the village blacksmith.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I forget if you were told my name. I am Mortimer.
Mortimer. Interesting name. Where's that damn boy? Tick! and you hear Tick from the other room. Sorry, hold on, it's heavy. And Tick starts pulling it out. And pulling it, and you hear like this scraping metal against stone. As he pulls it out, and it is roughly the shape of a suit of armor with a very... It looks incredibly heavy, though. Like, that shit is not refined. Like, yours is a very nice, well, shiny, thin, layer of metal. This is, like, they smashed as much metal bits as they can together. Like, this is, like, melted together nails and screws. And, like, you're pretty sure the helmet is made out of, like, hammers.
Oh, a helmet. I don't normally wear one of those.
This is blasphemous armor.
Do you mind if I just hold it real quick and I go and I'm just gonna try to like see like how bad would it be for me to try to even move in this thing?
Roll strength.
Mortimer gets the tinnitus debuff.
Roll strength. You wear full plate armor, correct?
I wear chainmail.
Okay. So roll strength check.
Mortimer moves his arm a little bit. He just gets stabbed in the arm by something.
That is a 14. 13 plus 1.
It weighs about double what your chainmail wears.
Holy shit.
So
it basically goes from about 20 pounds of armor to about 40.
No, chainmail is 55 pounds, so that's 110 pounds.
Wait, what? Your chainmail is... I'm sorry, I googled how much does chainmail weigh before I answered that question. Sorry.
Oh, D&D 5e it weighs about 55. Yeah.
I see, because it's... Oh, okay. Alright, well, that's okay. Then it's not quite twice the weight. It's around... I'd say a solid 15 to 30 pounds heavier.
That would be insane. 100-pound fucking armor.
So it's a solid 80 to 70 pound armor.
I could probably still maneuver in this
But
thing.
it does look like it's full plate as compared to chainmail.
Well, am I gonna get my chainmail back eventually, or is this like a full trade?
Eventually. This is for research purposes. I've never seen something so refined, so sturdy. You can come back tomorrow morning for it. I'll have it ready and polished.
All right.
Out of character, Brandon. I don't trust this shit.
Out of character,
me
my
neither.
fucking voice hurts.
This guy's gonna do some devious shit to this armor.
You're gonna get back in that armor, and it's gonna be filled with cum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he maybe places a curse on it, like or something. I don't know.
What? Klopp would never do something like that. How dare you besmirch his name? Besmirch his name such as that.
I feel like Klopp would do. I love how just the deadpan silence tells you enough as is that we do not trust Klopp.
So anyway,
but
That's Klopp implicitly.
Real quick, I don't think this man would put a curse on it or anything, but I just want to roll insight to see if he's gonna fuck up my armor.
Yeah, that is another thing. Yeah,
insight.
That.
I trust this man with my life.
14 plus 3, 17.
17. So what are you trying to read off of Klopp?
I don't think this man would intentionally hurt my armor, but do I get the feeling that this man very well may accidentally fuck up my armor?
Oh, accidentally? Almost certainly. Purposefully? Probably not. I mean, his very first test without asking you was hitting you with a fucking brick. So, you could probably pretty safely go from there.
Well,
yeah.
He doesn't look like he's gonna, like, burn it or, like, purposefully shatter it or anything, but he definitely looks like he's trying to test it and figure it out.
So, like, if I got my armor back, would it still have the same amount of wear? Would it just be kind of dinged up, or would it be like broken in some parts?
Based off
Do I think?
the very first test he did and how well your armor stood up, you could probably assume that it would be fine. But you have no idea. You can't look into the future,
You know
is what I'm
what?
saying. But going off base
I
gut
know,
feeling.
I know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, I get you.
You know what? Sure, I have faith in my armor, and I have faith that you hopefully won't do anything too bad to it.
Good. And
You
he
have now
pulls out.
lost that piece of armor permanently.
He pulls out a leather notebook made of like green, gross, uneven sized pages, and he hands it to Tick. And he hands him like a piece of charcoal. And he says, Tick, write down any issues that he has with this armor, so I can increase its effectiveness in the future. And Tick goes, I can do, and starts walking out. And he starts like trying to usher Mort, like he's trying to like pull your shirt and like, come on, let's take the armor and go and leave this poor man to his devices.
All right, I'm going. Gee.
Okay, so you guys walk out, and Tick starts like rubbing his throat. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. He's a lot.
Do they like get mad if you don't imitate their voice or something?
It's a sign of respecting goblin culture to sorry. It's a sign of respecting goblin culture to speak like your elders, and he is one of the eldest.
All right. So, should I be doing that, or is it disrespectful that I'm not doing it, or?
I would try it if I were you. I would be careful though. If you pull it off, it's good. If you do it incorrectly, it's seen as an insult. It's mocking, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't think I have vocal range to do that.
It's perfect. I'm pretty sure. I don't think most adventurers do it. You'll probably be fine. Anyway, do you want to come see some of the food rings?
Sure. Wait. What? Did I just give him my chainmail, or am I doing that tomorrow?
You just. I'm basically glossing over it, but you've given him the chainmail, and do you want to put on the armor right now, or do you want to just kind of carry it for now?
You stripped for him.
Yeah.
I shall put it on. I don't like to not be in my armor.
Okay, then I'll just kind of gloss over it, but yeah, you took off the armor and switched it out. This one is much heavier, but it is stronger. It's much sturdier. This is full plate.
I'm not gonna get rid of a chainmail from my inventory since I'm probably gonna get it back soon.
Of course, just put in like parentheses plate mail plus 1. So it's whatever plate mail armor is plus 1 AC.
All right, so.
But also right next to it, speed -5.
I'm actually used to having a 25 speed, considering I play gnome.
Little gnomish bitch.
I'm fine with that.
So now we'll skip from you. Oh, and Tick goes, oh, by the way, would you mind if I took those? Jesus, sorry. Would you mind if I took those cloths so we could get your friends back from the bottom of the valley?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And I'll give him the cloth.
He takes that and he goes, twang, twang, and another goblin calls up from one of the side guard walls, and he goes, what is it? And he goes, you need to, we have delivery, take down to the bottom. And he basically like balls up the things that were on your feet and chucks them up on top of the wall, to where this guy is, and this little goblin catches it and presumably goes off to hand them to your friend.
I like just imagining that Olahorn, Tammy, and Tick are just down there like shooting the shit.
Oh yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute, but you guys have been down there for like a solid 20 to 30 minutes at this point.
Yeah, we went on and are starting to explore town while you guys are stuck at the bottom.
So Placid, you get taken behind the throne, and as you get, as Mort leaves the building, you start walking around, and directly behind the throne is a skeleton, like fully intact, slumped over behind. And not a goblin skeleton, but like a full person-sized skeleton.
I'm gonna ask Tick, who is that? Who was that, I should say.
Oh,
Not who is that?
that is Simon. That's Simon. Simon, wake up! And he slaps the side of the head, and it like kind of spins around in a circle, and the hands of the skeleton shoot up and stop the head themselves. And they go, well, that was very rude, Tick. I have to say, what a rude way to wake me up. And he slowly clambers himself up as you hear clicking and clattering of the bones as they kind of like jolt and jag their way as he kind of like climbs up the side of the chair.
Thankfully, my paladin, out of character, thankfully my paladin wasn't here to witness this.
Yeah. So he, the skeleton cracks its neck and like pops its fingers. And he sticks out a big bony hand.
I'm gonna shake that bony hand.
You shake it, and his
I'm
arm
gonna shake that bony
dislocates. As you shake,
Oh my
his
fucking
arm
God, I knew it.
dislocates, and he goes, ah! Ah! Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, nice to meet you. The name's Simon.
Nice to meet you. I'm Placidusax.
Ah, nice to meet you, Placidusax. And he kind of like adjusts a little, he has like a, not quite a choker, but like a very short necklace with a little amulet on it. And he kind of like fixes that into his chest bones a little bit. And he stands up and he grabs a little straw hat off the ground, like a shittily makeshifted.
It's Luffy. No.
It's dead Luffy, yes. And he puts the hat on. He puts the hat on. He says, "What do you want, Tick?" He says, "Oh, nothing. You just asked who you were, and you know, I thought it would be funny to slap you." And Simon just shakes his head. He says, "Where are you taking the this one? New adventurer, I assume, yeah?"
Yes, sir.
Ah, good for you, good for you. And as soon as Simon asks where you're going, Tick kind of like looks up at you and looks back over at him. He's going to the reception. Oh, reception. Okay. Have fun, Placidusax. It was a pleasure meeting you. And he just kind of like slumps his way back into a little pile of bones behind the chair.
Oh
This
no.
scares me. This scares me beyond belief.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. I don't want to interrupt that much, but
Yeah.
I actually don't have. It requires strength 15 to wear plate armor without getting your speed reduced. So I'm
Oh.
actually at 20 feet of movement speed instead of just 25.
Oh, well, good for you then.
Just to let you know.
Enjoy your
I'm
20
actually much slower.
Enjoy your 20 foot of movement then, pussy. So, Mr.
You
Placid,
literally could not have messaged that and you would have been fine.
that's fine.
Yeah, but you see, I like being honest.
No, I respect that. So he opens a small door, and it is, not quite big. You're gonna have to crouch, is what I'm saying. You're gonna have to crawl down to get into it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll crouch.
So, Tick opens the door and leads you in. And he says, adventuring, how long have you been doing something like that?
For a while, since I left my village.
Oh, interesting. It was a village. Village must have been very nice. Must have been very lovely.
It was more of a pirate cove, but
Must have had many people who loved you. Many people who will miss you. I can't imagine being left alone for that long.
well, I was an orphan, so
That'll do it. That'll do it. I know many orphans. Many. Anyway, this way. And he starts leading you down a tunnel. The building was on the outside of the hill. This almost looks like it was carved into the hill itself. And you're basically on your hands and knees again. Your McDonald's play place in this shit. It's a solid like
McDonald's
5 foot
play
high.
place.
I mean, it's like a 5 foot high thing, but you're twice that height, so you're gonna have to crawl on your hands and knees. So as you start crawling through, he eventually opens you up in towards a more open area. Still not big enough for you to stand, but you could stand and like kind of crouch over if you wanted. It's about 7 to 8 foot tall. And you notice that in this room there's several other goblins going about their day. Several of which seem to be how do I describe this? There's like these little slug things, little green slugs attached to the wall, and they seem to be pulling something from the back of them, almost like they're collecting silk, but it's thicker and it's very visibly squishy, at least, as they're just kind of like pulling it out.
Okay, I'm guessing they're pulling the fucking slime from them.
Yeah. Well, you notice as they pull it out, they're throwing it in these like little buckets next to them and whatnot. And they turn around and they see you, and they say, "Oh, adventurers! Been a while. Who did you bring, Tick?" And Tick goes, "This is Placid, one of 4 adventurers added to our fine city today. He was told to come here and to meet you guys." They like several of them were still working, and they kind of stopped and get off their little stools and turn around to look at you. They start to surround you, Placid, as there's about 6 little tiny goblins, not counting Tick.
Okay.
And they all look at you, and they kind of like start poking you in the calf and just like getting to know what you are.
Hello there. You guys sure like to investigate, huh?
Just checking. And they start poking you, and they like grab one of your hands, and they start like checking your palm and your hands, and and they look over at Tick, and they kind of like squint at him, and they go, "You sure he's supposed to be here?" And he goes, "Yep, he told us to come in here, help with the slugs. Yep, he's here to help on slug duty. Isn't that right?" And he kind of like looks over at you.
I guess I don't know.
"Isn't that right, Placid? You were told to come help with slugs."
I was just told to come here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, see, exactly. He'll treat you so good. He's a good, strong lad. He can definitely help, right, Placid?
Yes.
See, he's good. He's good. He could probably work with the wormweeds. And they go, "Wormweeds. We could use a couple of helping hands in the wormweeds." "All right, we'll take him." And you notice his Tick like wipes sweat off his forehead. And he goes, all right. Placid, you stay here. I will come back for you. All right?
Okay.
Okay, you help them, and careful with how you talk. Goodbye. And he kind of like crawls back through the other cave that you walked through. And several of them go back to work, but 2 of them are currently watching you, and are like, still observing you, basically.
Okay.
So, nice to meet you. My name is Munch, and he is Mumble.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to welcome to slug collecting. Now, would you like to join us up here in collecting of the slimes, or would you like to go help with the wormweeds?
What are the wormweeds?
Wormweeds are beautiful. So the reason we're in the dark is because they only secrete that stuff in the dark. The issue is that their food also only grows in the dark. So underneath, and he like pulls you to a ladder in a hole, and he says, so down there is where they pull out the weeds, and that's what we feed them, and they secrete this.
Okay, so
like
is
farming.
It dangerous to touch?
Do you not have farming up there?
We do, but I've never.
You'll be fine. It's nothing too difficult. They'll show you the way. Here, Mumble, take him. And Mumble starts leading you down. Mumble has looks as if his mouth is quite literally fused shut because of how long it's been closed. Like, you know when you go to sleep and your mouth is closed and it kind of dries up and your mouth gets stuck together. It's kind of like that. Like, you can see that his lips are kind of like pulled apart and close together. And he just kind of like tugs you in that direction. You follow him?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Sorry.
He starts going down the ladder.
Okay, I'm gonna. How does the ladder look? Am I able to cross it, or am I gonna get cooked?
It's not super sturdy, but it's also not, like, rotting. You don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to walk down it. Fuck it. We've all.
Okay. So you start going down the hole. No complications, though it is a bit of a tight squeeze at first. And you open it down into a fucking huge cavern of like...
Damn.
Like, you can now properly stand up, as there are these giant glowing seaweed-like plants growing off the ceiling all the way down to the floor. And Mumble kind of just points at it. He just kind of points at it.
Okay.
You do notice one other goblin down there currently, who seems to be picking something off of the weed. He seems to, like, grab the weed and almost, like, milk something off of it.
Hi there.
Oh! Who are you?
I'm Placenta Sax. I was sent here to get a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you're here to... Oh, adventurer got sent down here for farming. Alright, grab one of the buckets by the bottom of the ladder, and you're gonna want to go over to one of the worm weeds, and just grab from the top and slide your hand down while pulling, like, I don't know, like you're choking the chicken.
Alright.
And you're gonna collect what it breaks
It
off.
secretes.
It's not more of a secretion. It's more like a sack filled with little balls, and you gotta catch the balls in the bucket.
Alright.
Anyway, shouldn't be too difficult. Just fill the bucket up, send it up the ladder. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty nice work.
Alright.
Okay. And as you're doing that, we'll go back to our baby boy, who hasn't been spoken to in like half an hour. Placid, how you doing, buddy? Placid and Tammy.
You mean Olohorn and Tam?
Whatever. Olahorn and Tammy.
Racist.
Mental racism. Let's go.
Racist
Let's
motherfucker.
go. So Olahorn, some time passes, and a little goblin starts sliding down once more. And this goblin looks to be a little bit taller than one of the ticks. This doesn't look like one of the ticks.
Hey. What's up?
My name is Zap, and I was told to bring these here. And he like holds out the two little washcloths.
Oh yeah, they were supposed to give these to us before they left, and I grabbed them, but I guess they're just never mind. Okay, just grabbing.
And you notice that it is only one set.
Wait, it's only. There's supposed to be 2 sets of these.
I was only given these. I don't know what to tell you. My job here is done. And he starts like crawling his way back up. And Tick goes,
Yeah,
"Hey, it's fine. Probably somebody forgot to grab them, or maybe they're on their way. It's all right."
I just look at Tammy and I'm like, okay, if I give these to you, you're gonna remember to throw them back down at me.
Tammy goes, I would rather not go without you. What if I crawled on your shoulder with Party Pete?
I could give you a piggyback ride up there, yeah?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you put them on and you start sliding your way up.
Yeah. Do I need to make any checks?
I was literally about to say roll dex.
Cast guidance on myself before I go up here.
Go right ahead, kiddo.
Step right up.
Step right in, get fucked in the ass. Uh-oh.
Well,
Damn.
fuck.
Uh-oh. So 10 plus, what's your dex?
Three.
Okay, so
So
not
13.
awful. 13. It's a bit of a struggle, especially with how how you have to. You're basically crawling on all fours with Tammy riding your back, and Party Pete is being held by
Kinky.
her so he doesn't fall off. But you do eventually make it your way up to the main gate. And you notice as it has already been opened for Zap as he's walking in.
Hey, we're okay to go in, right?
Tick goes, I mean, the gate's open, so yeah, probably.
Okay. I just walk with Zap.
Okay, so you guys walk through. Tick joins you, and the gate fucking slams behind you guys, same as before.
Jesus.
And it scares the shit out of Tammy. She's like, holy God, oh, all right.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Anyways, Tick, where are we going?
Oh yeah, to the king. He's right up here to the right. And as you guys are walking out, you guys start walking in a counterclock. Roll perception check, Mort and Placid.
Understood.
Sorry, not Placid. Fuck, you know what I mean. Mort and Olahorn.
Olahorn.
You're in a cave, motherfucker. You should know I'm not talking to you.
I don't know. You could be like, yo, I need you to roll a perception check real quick.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, just a d20. Stop rolling it in fucking D&D chat, you goober.
Oh, god damn it. Oh,
It's fine. Roll, Mort.
14 on the die. What am I rolling again?
Perception.
Dex. I mean,
What?
perception.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck are you talking about, boy?
Perception.
Yeah.
That'll be a 15.
15? Mort, you notice nothing. But Olahorn, you do notice on the other side of the hole going into a building is Mort. In a large suit of black armor.
Can I just... Is that Mort? Can I just yell, Mort?
Huh? What?
Mort!
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard you the first time.
What's that armor?
It's trade. It's really heavy though. Hopefully my armor. The goblins want my armor, and they're gonna research it, and I have faith that they won't be able to destroy it completely.
You wanna come hang out with me? I'm about to see the king.
I look over to Tick. Am I allowed to go with them, or?
I mean, he's part of your adventuring crew, yeah?
Yeah, I just don't know if I still have to continue going on this tour.
No, it's fine. I mean, you don't have to go on the tour. I just wanted to show you. I mean, if you don't want it, it's fine. It's cool.
Oh no, I do. I do. It's just that they're calling for me. I don't know.
No, it's
I'd love
right.
to
It's
look
cool.
around.
I get it. I mean, he's your friend. I get it. No, it's cool.
This is
Alright.
heartbreaking.
That's cool.
You know what? No, I already met the king. Actually, I already met the king. You go meet him. I'll see you later.
And as you do that, like the Tick with you, Mort kind of like lights up a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, so you want to see the rest of the? Okay, cool. Come with me. You're gonna love this place." And he leads you into another building. So Olahorn, you are
Yes.
you are escorted to these large iron doors that are, in fact, taller than you are, and not particularly well crafted, but very sturdily made.
It's not often I see a door I don't have to crouch to get in.
Normally you would have to try and open it from the inside, but do you want to try and just open it? Could you just pull it open?
Sure, I'll try.
All right, roll strength.
I feel like you said roll strength.
Tick just looks up at you. Roll strength, bitch.
8
Plus.
1.
So 9. Yeah, you go to pull it. You cannot open this door. He's like, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to embarrass you. And he opens the little side hatch that was there, and he screams in. He's like, "All right, come on, door." And a couple of seconds pass as several goblins are now pushing open this door slowly but surely.
Can I try and help him from the outside? Like try.
Yeah. You and Tammy both help pull open the door. And as soon as you do, the goblins usher you in. They're like, "Come quick!" And you, Tammy runs in.
Yeah, I hurry in. I
Okay.
kind of speed walk, shimmy a little bit.
You shimmy in, speed walk past the goblins, and as soon as they
Yeah.
stop pushing it, the door slams shut again.
Why do you guys make your doors like? I mean, why do you guys make your doors so like shut so quickly?
Uh, hard to get in, hard to get out.
Hmm?
Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Tick kind of like says that and kind of like coughs a little bit. Sorry. Anyway, this is our valiant leader, Ramus, and you see the large gray creature with fucked up teeth, and he goes, "Ah, the other half of the adventuring crew."
Uh,
You know, I was surprised when I saw one of yous that big. I didn't think I'd see two.
I mean, I'm bigger.
Oh, I bet you are. Tick, you brought in a good scent, didn't you? What brings you here?
We're trying to fight this dark wizard and get the king back.
Ah, you also joining your companion's quest, eh?
Yeah, we all went together.
That's real nice it is. Well, if you have anything to trade, we have many a shop, many a goods and or service.
You guys have like a pub around here?
We do indeed. Finest worm mead.
I've not had worm mead, but I'm willing to try.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Which one of you is the drinker?
Oh, me.
Never mind. And you see as he slams his fist into his chair, and he goes, "Simon!" And you, yes, why, hello. And Simon, come out here. And while you were expecting probably another goblin or even one of the orcs that was standing next to him, a full-fledged skeleton wearing a hat comes out.
What? Oh, okay.
Yes. Simon, go get us the good stuff. It seems I found myself a drinking companion for the night.
The good stuff?
Oh, the
yeah.
best stuff. Simon kind of sighs.
Cheer and go.
Let's fucking go, alcohol.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna party with the Goblin King.
Yeah, what could go wrong? So Simon, like grabs one of the goblins that was standing guard and walks through the little side hatch, and they go off. And who's this?
Please!
Who's this
No!
fine lady you have next to you? She goes, "My name is."
She's my girlfriend.
Yes, I am. My name is Tammy. It's nice to meet you. My father used to tell me stories of this place, and I don't think I know of you. Who are you? And he says, "I am Ramus, and this is Nick and Knack, my boys." Oh.
Hey guys.
Nick and Knack don't say a word. They just kind of stand there stoically staring at you.
Are they gonna drink?
Oh, no. Oh, no. They need to be alert at all times. Can't be having any mismanagement of the lessers. You know, somebody's got to keep them in line. And he snorts up, and it's pretty fucking gross watching him talk. I'll be honest.
You know, I've got a little. It's not exactly what you got here, but I'm known as the party king up in the top.
I'm a fellow king. Oh, I should have known.
Can I just tip my crown to him?
Oh, that's very pretty, that is. And he says, 1 second. And he kind of stands up, and he is not as tall as you, but he is a solid 8 to 9 foot tall and fucking pretty wide and beefy. And he grabs onto the top of his chair and snaps something off, and it's like a skull with wrought iron attached to it and nails sticking out of it, and he sticks it in his head and he says, "This is my crown. Not quite as shiny, but I like it."
That is badass.
Ah, it is indeed. Anyway, you and I are gonna be good friends. I can already tell.
I mean, if you like to party, you're already a friend of mine. And I reached out and I used to shake his hand.
You shake his hand. His hand is ironically bigger than yours. Like, he has big fucking meaty mitts. And his hand almost completely envelops around yours as he shakes it. He has a pretty strong grip.
Just like, I try to keep a straight face, but it's clearly just like a little bit painful.
A single tear swells up in your eye.
Yeah.
Tick, take this girlfriend of the king's and show her around. Give her some nice scenery to look at. Would you like to look at the stables, miss? She goes, sure. With the stables? She's like, oh yes, we got some wonderful creatures here. We do.
Tammy, you wanna go with them, or you wanna drink with us?
I don't know. I'm kind of curious to look around. I really want to see what's here, but I also, I don't know.
You can go around.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna be in here getting drunk with the king.
No, that's why I'm worried. Are you
What
sure
has ever
you'll be
gotten
okay?
bad while I was drunk?
Honey, in the nicest way possible. The first time I ever met you, you were stripping butt naked on a light post, spinning around.
Other than that one time, when has anything gone bad when I was drunk?
I'm gonna choose to
It's
trust
okay, we'll
you.
be fine. I'm with the king.
You're...
He's responsible. Look at him.
Tammy kind of looks down at Tick, and Tick kind of just shrugs. I'll come back in a little bit. How does that sound?
Okay, go have a good time.
Okay. So her and Tick walk out through the front door. So, tell me, how long have you been a king?
Few days ago, actually, I started this outpost outside this my little kingdom outside this other kingdom.
Hostile takeover or usurpation?
Well, there's kind of a little bit of a hostile takeover situation, but we kind of just moved outside.
A man after my own heart. And he goes to pat you on the back, and it fucking stings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's been a long time since I've had some good folks here. Boys, get this man a nice chair. And you watch as Nick and Knack kind of like go back behind the throne and come out a couple of minutes later with what looks like two halves of a chair, and they fuse them together by tying it with sticky rope. They're basically using a thinner version of that stuff you were walking through earlier, and they kind of connect it together. Mm-hmm. And they pat on it for you to sit.
I take my seat immediately.
It's
been too long since I've had a drink.
It's not an uncomfortable chair. It is not well made, and it's surprisingly sturdy though. But like you kind of fit into it. You're not used to chairs being built big enough for you, so the fact that this one was customly sized up for you is definitely more comfortable than you're used to.
I just recline back in the chair.
You got a fucking lazy boy.
Yeah. I'm in like just lay back fully, like.
So you start relaxing, and eventually Simon rolls in with this not quite a barrel, but it's essentially a barrel but smaller, roughly the size of his chest, and he sets it down in front of you guys.
A keg.
It's a keg. He sets out a keg with two giant tankards, and he starts filling it up, and it's this bubbly green broth. Then he pours into it and he says, "Cheers to a new friendship amongst kings."
Cheers! And I dink my tankard against his and just down it.
You just gonna fully shot that thing?
Yeah, it's been too long since Olahorn has had a drink.
It has been one day. Can't save me.
Exactly. Listen, we fully committed to making Olahorn an alcoholic a long time ago now.
No, I know. I respect the hustle. Yeah, you chug it, and it immediately coats your throat like a very thick Pepto-Bismol. And you almost choke a little bit because you drank too much at once. It doesn't flow down in one gulp, so you have to gulp it twice while it's still in your mouth. And it's not quite a burn, more of a tingle, kind of like you ever sleep on your arm.
Yeah.
You know that it's kind of like that feeling, but throughout your whole throat, working its way down into your stomach, and your tongue is a little numb now, but like it tastes remarkably good.
I just do that little like shit that doesn't pick up on my mic, like that thing that you do after you eat peanut butter and it like coats your mouth.
Oh, you start smacking your mouth, yeah.
Yes.
You start smacking your mouth, and he kind of like
this shit's great.
You notice as Ramus kind of like readjusts his jaw manually with his hand, and he kind of like forces it up a bit, and he's like, "Oh, it really hits the spot. Nice and thick. That's how I like it." So,
yeah,
an adventuring crew come down here. You know, it's been a good month or two since we've had some adventurers walk down our path.
Hmm? You know, King said he'd been sending people out pretty regularly. Maybe they just died.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's plenty of dangers on the way here. The fact that you survived shows you're tough as nails.
We killed this centipede thing. We ate that thing.
Why?
We had a tussle with some bats. That was...
Just
I
four of you?
talked them down.
Four of you took down a centipede?
Oh, yeah.
Not half bad. It was a strong one, ain't ya? And he kind of like fist bumps you on the shoulder.
We talked to these bats. I can talk to animals, by the way. We talked to these bats, and they almost messed us up.
You can talk to animals?
Yeah. Can I just grab Party Pete again? I'm like, hey, Party Pete. I don't really know how to prove this. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? How can I help you?
And I just show him to the king. This is the Goblin King, and this is my pal Party Pete.
Party Pete looks at him and he goes, "I haven't seen many goblins, but I do not think he is a goblin."
He's the king of the goblin.
Oh, interesting. Well, good for him.
Wait, you haven't seen Party Pete? When'd you see a goblin?
The Tick brothers?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were just like.
Set him down on the floor.
Yeah. Okay, you set him down on the floor, and he kind of like spins in a little circle and looks up at you. Kind of does like a 360 scan of the room he's in.
Yeah, this is my pet. This is my friend Party Pete. We've been traveling together ever since I got all of the rats to pilgrimage out of this one city.
Oh, interesting. So can you only talk to rats or all creatures?
Every animal.
Then I've got some interesting things to show you later. I think you could be of real help.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with healing people. I can help out if you need, like people that need to be helped, like healed, fixed.
Oh, wait, you're a healer, eh?
Yeah, I'm a healer.
I think I could show you some of the shamans, and then we can converse on healing techniques later. But we'll talk business in the morning. Tonight we drink. And he pours you another glass and himself another glass.
I raise my tankard and I go, hey! Start drinking more.
and he starts getting he's starting to feel it, and he's Simon, play us something good. And you watch as Simon grabs onto his left leg, and he yanks it off, and he starts blowing into his femur like a flute, and he starts playing some nice flute music while you guys drink, and he does like a little jig.
Can I finish off this tankard, like
Yeah.
drink and then stand up and then like watch this, and then I cast guidance and I go to start dancing.
Go right ahead. Roll me the performance check, baby. 14 plus.
I beg of you.
18.
8
Plus
18 plus 2, so
dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you start like fucking popping and locking, and you start doing some baller dance moves, and then you just start doing the fucking worm, and then from the worm you kind of like pull your head back and do almost a backflip on the ground, and he's like, holy god, that's impressive. You know what makes me want to dance?
Drink. Yeah.
And you watch as Ramus gets up and starts not dancing well. He's kind of like, he's mostly moving with his arms, and the rest of his body is standing still. But his arms are going fucking bananas. He's going crazy.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those inflatable tubing arm guys.
Does this place like have a bunch of different goblins in it?
There are 3 goblins on each side, standing with spears that are staring straight ahead. And then there are the 2 orcs that stand on either side of his throne.
I just look at the other goblins. I'm like, hey, let's get a dance party going here. Yeah.
And
there's no way this is happening again.
You say that, they all look at each other and then look over at Ramus, and Ramus says, all but 2 of you.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
2 of you stay watching. And the 2 closest to the throne choose not to move, but everyone else kind of joins you and is very awkwardly attempting to dance.
There's no fucking way this is happening again.
Can I
Oh my god.
Yeah,
can I grab another mug
Yeah.
and just start drinking more as I'm dancing and be like, come on.
Yeah, can I get a con
Let's
save at
party!
disadvantage? Yeah, this is not going to turn out well. You're currently
This is
working
gonna
that
turn
adrenaline up as you're
Turn off well.
you're getting all that
Isn't
drinks flowing throughout you.
11.
11. Where did you roll?
D&D rolls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking in D&D chat. I'm so used to your bullshit.
8 plus my con.
11 con. You are fucking pretty wasted right now, and your like you almost feel like you have multiple of every limb. You can feel your body moving in multiple directions at once, and in directions it's not moving. It's pretty fucking weird feeling, honestly.
Can I just be like, hey, check this out? And as I'm dancing, I strike a pose, and then I use my wild shape to go into starry form.
Yeah, you do that, and you start glowing, and like as soon as you do, Ramus stops dancing, and all the goblins stop dancing, and they're just staring at you in awe.
Yeah. And then I try and do a backflip immediately after that.
Yeah, roll a performance check. For the love of God,
Please fail.
Please
fail.
It'd be so
I'm casting
fucking
guidance
funny.
on this. I'm casting guidance on this. Fuck.
Okay, 5. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, you go to do a backflip, and it's kind of like, you ever seen that video of Spider-Man doing a backflip, and he just fucking misses it and face plants? That's exactly what you
Like
do.
scorpions.
Yeah, no, you don't scorpion. You do a perfect, like, 270-degree flip that you are perpendicular to the floor and just flop like Gibby on the ground. So you just bounce off on your starry form, and Ramus just goes, yeah! That's awesome!
I just need more drinks.
More drinks, you heard the man! And they pour you a tankard.
I'm laying on the floor, just like throwing it, well, not throwing it back.
You know what? You've
Sure.
got me in a partying mood. Upper ring parties tonight. Bring out the good stuff for all. And two of the goblins.
Yeah.
He points to two of the goblins that are on the side. He says, "Go tell the top ring we party tonight to greet our guests." And he points to another one in the corner by the. He points to Nick, by the throne. He says, "Nick, go get whatever the other tall one is out of reception.
Placid.
Go get Placid out of reception. I think he's earned his place here." And
Yeah.
and you
I
guys,
love the goblins.
yeah, you guys start partying. All right, we'll cut to everyone. Roll a d20. Who are we cutting through next? Horn, if you roll high, we'll just keep going with you. Honestly.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes, gamer. That's a 3 for
Ready?
Placid. More
damn
I'm
it.
watching.
God damn it! I fucking hate this.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, so we're gonna start with our boy, Mr. Mortician.
That is I.
So, Tick has slowly been walking you around and taking you from place to place. He's taken you to a bakery. He's taken you to a clothes place. He's taken you to a what is it called? Pottery. Jesus Christ. A pottery maker, a kiln. That's the word I was looking for. Kiln. And you see a guy making like little pots and things out of dirt and mud. And then he finally takes you to another place, and you walk in, and it almost reminds you of like a normal bar. Like it's still ramshackle as everything is here built. But like you can very clearly tell that this is supposed to be the recreation of a bar.
Oh, wow. I did.
And he
I
goes,
mean,
"This-
I guess I don't
this
know
is
why I
my
wouldn't.
favorite
expect
spot.
that.
It's a nice place. They
I'm
got
ass-
good food. Good food. Good drink. Good drink too. And it's just a nice place to come and unwind out of eyes, out of sight. You know how it is.
I don't generally drink. Once in a blue moon.
So you're dead set on helping the kings, yeah?
Well, I'm being hired to do it, so I feel like if I don't do it, that's kind of a shit move to do.
No, that's fair.
But also,
that's fair.
it just feels like the right thing to do.
It's a very noble thing to do. Very noble. In fact, allow me to pay for this. And he walks up to the counter and he pulls out like from a little satchel on his side, and he drops like a couple of just nails on the ground, or not nails, not on the ground, on the table. Jesus Christ, I'm having one of those days. You know how it is. But he drops like a couple of pieces of scrap metal on the table, and the guy swipes it off to the other side of the table, and he drops you guys 2 drinks and a platter of what looks like little worms and crackers. Oh,
Interesting. Well, if I'm gonna be relaxing, and Mortimer just starts attempting to take off the very heavy armor he has on.
yeah. You slowly undon it, and you are now free of your weighted shackles. And Tick
And
kinda,
I put on my.
oh, you're gonna
I
put.
put. Yeah, I take off my plate mail and I put on my vestments.
Your what?
My vestments, my religious clothing.
Oh. Yeah, got it. You put that on. It is definitely a lot more
Imagine he
comfortable.
just looks like a priest.
He's got the little white collar and everything. He's a pure Catholic priest.
Yeah, Father, I have sinned.
Father,
Can you forgive me?
I have sinned. And
Father, I have sinned.
and he just starts eating. And there's nobody else in the bar except for that one goblin who's at the edge. And he just starts eating the little grubs on crackers.
So there's like just a random goblin at the edge of the area?
No. The one goblin that's behind the bar is the only other person in the bar.
Okay. I'll start eating too.
Okay. Do you eat one of the grubs or are you just eating the crackers?
I'll
I'll have one of the grubs.
Okay, you bite into it, and it's creamy on the inside. It's alive still, but it's like a kind of like a jalapeno popper, I suppose is the best way to describe it. It's got like this savory cream filling on the inside, but the outside of the bug is almost spicy.
Interesting.
It's a delicacy here. They like to grow on the cavern walls, and we just kind of peel them off. Very easy to farm too.
I'd imagine. So, what do you do here?
Well, me and my brothers were well, so 5 years ago, we got pulled from the bottom layer to come up here and work as guards. It's
Is
pretty
that, like-
nice.
Is that all that happens?
It's and he kind of like looks at the bartender, and the bartender just kind of like throws his hands up and walks away to give you guys privacy. And he goes, Tick kind of goes, yeah, me and my brothers, we you know, there's a lot of positions up here in the upper ring that you know, need to be filled every so often. Me and my brothers just happen to be right the size and right place to help fill in some positions that got removed. You know.
Do you get to go down and see family ever?
Oh no. You don't want to go back down there. No. We work too hard to come up here to go back.
Oh, so you're not allowed to go see your family?
It's so there's three layers to this place, as I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah.
The bottom layer is where the general labor lives. You know, think of your fields of grubs that they have to collect, or you know, refinement and things like that. You know, collections, the dirty tasks, right? The things no one wants to do. And then you have the middle layer, which is filled to the brim with shops. That's where all the shops are. It's the only time you're allowed to go down, and it's the only time the downs are allowed to come up. But you know, well, as a guard, we don't really need to purchase much, so we just kind of stick to the top layer. But that's where all the goblins who have some sort of contribution go. And if your contributions are good enough to take notice of the king, then you're then you're allowed to come join the very few on the top.
Like the blacksmith and stuff like that, right?
Right, exactly. Everyone starts at the bottom layer. Those who have any semblance of skill or talent eventually work their way to the second layer. And if what you do is truly special, unique, or good, then you get pulled to the top. Though rarely people from the bottom are able to skip a layer, such as me and my brothers, but that was more out of a necessity than a general liking.
Did you lose a lot of guards at some point?
Very frequently. It's not a particularly safe place to be. I'm sure you can imagine.
Understandable. Yeah.
But
But like, so what would happen if like two of the people from like up here like had a child? Would they be sent down to the bottom layer?
depends, really. If they're one of us, like a guard, then yeah. But if it's one of the professional shops, such as the blacksmith or the baker, or in this case the bar, then their offspring are immediately taught the trade of their parents and are essentially indoctrinated into the business.
Ah,
Yeah, it's not a
too
bad
different
life to
from
have.
what we
though.
have up there.
What was that?
Not too different from what we have up top, at least with the family traditions thing.
Ah.
Most skilled craftspeople up there they generally tend to raise their children to continue on the business.
Ironically enough, it was advice we got from up there. Most of the things we had here were not here 20 odd years ago. But
Hmm.
I wasn't alive to see any of it. It's all passed down whispers and whatnot.
So how did your king become your king?
And you say that, and he kind of like immediately starts like sweating a little bit, and he kind of looks over at the other bartender, and the bartender kind of like does that thing where he looks away from you guys, but he's very clearly eavesdropping as he's cleaning the same cup over and over. And he goes, 5 years ago, someone decided our previous king was not good enough, was not capable of doing what was needed, and installed Remus and his sons. Um, Remus is not a goblin. Remus was brought here, and
I had a feeling.
yeah. Remus is not a goblin. Remus was brought here, and his sole purpose is to keep us where we are, and help us push forward as a society, and and all that. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I wouldn't recommend looking into it while you're here.
Is it safe for me to talk to you about it right here, right now?
Tick kind of like looks around over his shoulder, and gives like a half faint shrug.
Was it
Never know.
was it the wizard?
Um, I don't know what a wizard is, but his name was Durin.
Uh,
Durin. What was it? Durin Grimm, I think. 5 years ago, he decided
years
our
ago.
king was not cooperative enough, and put somebody who would be.
Out of character.
Yep.
Is that the wizard?
Out of character? You don't know. Out of character, the only
Oh.
person who's heard the name Durin Grimm is the only person who's survived since session 1, which would be Olahorn. And he's currently he's a tad preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah. I'll bring it up probably if I don't forget.
Okay. I mean, you can always write it down, that magical little concept.
I
that's
gotta
just-
go into my fucking
But
notes.
hey, you
I
know,
have like.
that's just me.
So what was it? How's that spelled?
Durin Grimm?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have an actual sheet for him. Let me go look.
Oh, a sheet for him. Lovely.
Durrengrim. Durin Grimm.
All right. Interesting. All right. Well, I'll bring that to their attention.
And
So,
yeah.
this darn Grim guy, is he still around?
He comes every so often to collect resources or change things about the town that he doesn't like. You know.
Definitely that guy. Oh, that's not
Why do you know him?
Not personally, but they're kind of the whole reason I'm down here.
Why are you down here?
To retrieve the king's brother.
Is the king's brother Durin Grimm?
No, just Durin Grimm has the king's brother.
Oh. What do you plan on doing?
I don't know, which complicates things, because we did tell him that we were down here to retrieve his brother.
Does that mean... Oh, that means Remus probably knows.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he hasn't instantly had you executed means that he doesn't think you know that he knows. Which is good.
Yes.
That's good.
Very.
Very
Very
good.
great.
I would recommend you talk with your friends and tell them not to do that. Tell them during Grimm's fine, or at least say that in front of Remus. I would recommend saying that in front of Remus. Tell them that you've changed your mind, actually. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'll try my best to get that done.
And
So how is it here?
oh, can't complain.
So true.
Can't complain.
Well,
Not allowed to.
yeah. All right. Well, this has been very insightful and very important, and I thank you very much.
He looks at you and he looks you dead in the eyes, and he just goes, "Please don't do anything stupid."
I'm gonna try my best. I'm hoping we can get out of here without needing to do anything.
I'm sorry for bringing you here, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. Not your fault. You're just doing your job.
I blame my brothers. They're well, one of them at least. Tick is far more willing to do things for the sake of title and for you know going up in the food chain, as it were. Tick, on the other hand, follows my reservations.
Y uh, so who would which?
The Tick that waited with your friends. That Tick is he's very loyal to the king.
All right.
The Tick that went with us, he is similar in nature, reserved. Um, Tries to do what's right for what he can.
All right. Real quick, do the three ticks look different? Do they have different characteristics, or are they like twins?
They're triplets. They
Hmm.
all look relatively the same. The only real difference is just mannerisms, really. All the
All
ticks,
right.
they look. I mean, goblins. Not to hit a racism quote real quick, but they all look pretty much the same, with minor variations on like wiry hair and fingernails and noses and shit like that. But they all look
Whoa.
justifiably similar.
Whoa! Yeah, but I just want to know, like, would there be any way to distinguish them?
Presumably, you
How
could.
do I put this? In the heat of moment.
So if you were familiar with goblins, I would say it'd be possible, but just based off how fucking close they look, like, it's hard enough to distinguish triplets, but to distinguish triplets of a race that you've never really encountered is, tricky. But you
No,
can
I'm
you could
not
probably
saying
pretty
any.
safely do it based off mannerisms, at least. Because Tick and Tick act nothing
Yeah.
like Tick.
I just don't. In case something silly, something really funny were to happen, I don't want to accidentally get the wrong tick.
Unless some wacky shenanigans happened.
Yeah.
How do I suppose there's always our birthmarks. Those are in different places.
Oh, you have birthmarks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He pulls up his little shirt that he's wearing, made out of like fucking burlap sack, basically. But he pulls up his little shirt, and like in between his pecs is a little green splotch, like a dark green splotch.
All right. And
th-
where's
This is mine. My other brother Tick has it on his left shoulder, and then Tick has it
Left
on
shoulder.
his right shoulder.
right shoulder?
So
The
right,
third
sorry.
tick is
Tick that
loyal
stayed
one.
with your friends is on the left shoulder. Tick that came with us is on the right.
all right. So let me just write that in my notes real quick.
Yeah.
Left shoulder.
So
Loyal.
basically, Tick with a K has it in the middle. Tick with a C has it on the left. Or sorry. Tick with a C has it on the right. Tick with a CK has it on the left.
All right. Yep. You got it down.
Yeah. So believe
All
it or
right.
not, I know I made the joke that I wasn't going to remember which Tick brother was which, but that just means I had to be more determined in remembering which Tick was which.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Very important. Well, let's just finish our meal and have a good time.
I agree. On the bright side, though, no one got sent to reception, so that means the king must like you. Out of character, you guys left right before he got announced to be sent to reception.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
good.
hold on. So whenever they get Placid back, does that mean that they just saved his life?
We'll find out what happens. You know what we're gonna find out? We're gonna find out what
In
happens
the next session.
next session, gamers.
Next time.
God! Oh my God! Holy shit!
But just to mention it offhandedly, Placid, you didn't get sent to reception. Teehee. Say
Yeah.
goodbye, everyone.
I know.
Bye
I
bye.
got sent to the slaves. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.